Imagine a world where the biggest war in human history never took place. No D-Day, no Pearl Harbor, no atomic bombs. What if World War II never happened? How different would our lives be today? In reality, World War II began in 1939 when Nazi Germany invaded Poland. It quickly grew into a global conflict involving more than 30 countries. By the time it ended in 1945, over 70 million people were dead, cities were destroyed, and the world was divided into two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. This reshaped modern politics, technology, and society more than almost any other event. But let's imagine for a moment what if Hitler never rose to power, and the Second World War never happened. Without a global conflict, the 1940s would have looked completely different. Soldiers would not be fighting overseas, millions of civilians would not be displaced, and the destruction of Europe and Asia would never take place. The world would have avoided one of the darkest chapters in history, but it also would have missed out on many changes that came after. Without World War II, technologies like radar, jet engines, and nuclear power might not have developed so quickly. The war pushed scientists to innovate under pressure. Even computers, which started as code-breaking machines, may have taken decades longer to arrive. Imagine a world in 2025 where the internet still didn't exist. That's how much slower progress could have been. World War II gave rise to two new superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, leading directly to the Cold War. Without the war, Europe might have stayed dominant much longer. Britain, France, and Germany could still be the world's leading powers today, while the US might not have become the global leader we know. The map of influence would look entirely different. World War II also exposed the horrors of genocide, leading to the creation of the United Nations and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. If the war never happened, these global institutions might never have formed. Civil rights movements in America and decolonization across Asia and Africa could have been delayed by decades, keeping millions under oppression for much longer. Even our daily lives would be different. Many products we use today, microwaves, synthetic materials, even canned foods, were perfected during the war. Movies, books, and video games inspired by World War II wouldn't exist. Our culture, our stories, even our heroes would look very different. So, while avoiding the destruction and loss of life sounds ideal, the absence of World War II might also mean a slower, less advanced, and very different world. The question is, would you prefer that alternate reality or the one we live in today? What do you think? Let me know in the comments.